Hey y'all! Well, this is the second half of our Season 2 year in review, and we want to send a big shout out to all of our patrons. We can't thank you enough for your support. And also all of our renters over on Vimeo. You made this year a success, and we're looking forward to bringing a lot more fun in the coming season. I know I talk about the fish being like my favorite part of our outings, but I think the star is usually the water. I'll be in one type of water and I'll say, oh my gosh, this is my favorite. I love it when the sand is under and you can see the ripples. It's so beautiful. And then we get to the reef and then there are deeper sections with the grass that kind of set off the lighter sections. And I'm like, no, that's my favorite. And then I like the parts where you can see coral underneath. I'm just like kind of all over the place. My favorite water is the water that I'm in at the time, I think. What about you? Do you have a favorite look to the water?
Going over 6 feet or less of clear water, and you
like real shallow, you feel like you could touch the sand?
Yeah, well, it's deceiving because it always looks shallower when you're looking down.
Yeah.
And it's neat to feel like you're floating over land because it's so clear.
Of course, this past season we did hit some rough patches, but we did manage to have some fun even in rough waters. Of course, we do prefer smoother waters, and even sometimes when you're at the reef, it can bounce you around pretty hard. So on those kind of days, we try to circle back, find a private little area, private island, private beach, and just chill for the day. We had that real turquoisey kind of electric blue that's almost like a Bahamian blue that you don't usually get in the Keys.
You look at this way and then you turn and you look out and you go, oh. Completely speechless. Oh my goodness.
It was also nice to go to other places where we had real surfable waves and different kind of sand, expansive beaches up and down the North Carolina coast. Or did you like that kind of mix up?
Yeah, I like the beaches more though. A lot more variety and usability of the beaches.
In North Carolina?
Yeah. Seems like the beaches were more sand and more areas to spread out and enjoy the shoreline without the crowds.
When you're in the Keys, it's nice because you can just go to all these little private islands and take the dogs. Whereas on the coastline, you usually have some kind of rules or hours when the dogs can be on the beaches. But the Outer Banks of North Carolina has a lot of little islands where you can stop and have the dogs off lead.
Like for real.
He's like that.
I was like that. Boy, those waves are gonna knock the heck out of us. It's gonna be calm. You got that one.
You're good at kicking back and relaxing. Me, not so much. Usually I want to be kind of busy, so I appreciate that you allow me to act like you're a jungle gym and I get to crawl all over you.
What?
You don't seem to mind that much though, huh?
No, I like it.
I use the word favorite too much, but another one of our favorite things to do is to beach the Mac. Captain always loves to show off the fact that it can sit in belly deep water so we can go to all these fun beaches, but some that are really fun to go to are the non-sandy ones, the rocky ones, the ones with all these cracks and crevices. There is just a myriad of life teeming below the surface, just a foot or a few inches down. You don't have to go all the way to the reef to see a lot of interesting and neat stuff, and we got to experience that this year too. We are usually rocking shorts or bikinis, but if you plan to go to any of the places that we've showcased here, you might want to consider getting a wetsuit. Water's not always super warm. So I have a 3mm and even a 7mm with booties and a hood.
That was easy.
And some things we saw didn't require us to get in the water at all, like the beautiful horses on the outer banks of North Carolina. They roam free, they've just learned to adapt, and they're not taken care of by humans in any capacity. Then there was the time when we didn't even have to pull out of the marina to see 2 huge manatees. That was really incredible. And here's a little tip. If you go to the Keys and that's something that you're looking forward to seeing, make sure you go in the cooler months. That's when you're more likely to see them. And then there were the dolphin sightings that were right close to the beach in North Carolina, and we got some of the best footage and most fun experience we've had with dolphins in the Keys. Actually, this past season we got to see a lot of different places. Of course, beautiful houses that dot the waterways that we were going to. And then that fort, remember Fort Macon that we went to? That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
I think we have some interesting places on land that we're planning this year. You can get to by boat. You can also, of course, get to by car. But it's kind of nice to stretch your legs and do these different kind of things. And on the East Coast, it's neat because there's a lot of historical places that you can visit.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't visit these areas unless we brought our boat along.
Yeah, well, some we couldn't get to except by boat. There was a big surprise when we traveled north, this time up the Great Smoky Mountains, and you took me as a surprise to Grandfather Mountain.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Different landscape, different activities. It's nice to mix it up.
Also, the girls could go with us. Of course, we didn't take them when we were hiking kind of high, but on the lower elevations, it was nice to have them walk around.
Yeah, it's like a huge park.
Well, yeah, it's a national park, isn't it?
Well, not all the Smokies.
Woo. Oh, I just looked down.
Hey, stop on the Mile High. Look at that. Say hi to Mama Bear.
And a bunch of people were interested in the UFP that the captain saw. I was mostly interested in this fire rainbow or ice halo. It's formed by the refraction of light in plate-shaped ice crystals that are suspended.
Gosh, look at the blue and the violet. That is amazing.
We had actually some good sailing conditions we were lucky to experience. Thanks to everyone for watching and your support.
It was a fun year of sharing our story with you and also getting to know you guys a little better too. And we thank everyone for the guidance with our catamaran refitting too. It's a huge part of what we're doing, and we truly thank you guys.